Hello and welcome to Mobile Friday. Today's game is going to be the Elder Scrolls Castles, but it's not on the Apple Store at the moment. If I go to the store, you can see search for it. We've got Fallout, but it's not here. It's really weird. That's one reason why I wasn't too sure about doing this video. If I go to Fallout and go to Bethesda, there, more by Bethesda, it's not there. But it is out. I double checked with the Bethesda Twitter account, and Elder Scrolls Castles has a worldwide release. I'm guessing because I pre-ordered it on the App Store that I got it. Maybe it's going to come out over time. Maybe there's too many people downloading it. I genuinely don't know. It's just a weird situation. So yeah, you and I, let's see what happens when we start the Elder Scrolls Castles for the first time. Well, horizontal. It'll be interesting to see if there's going to be any additional downloads. A lot of games, sort of like the bigger games, the more famous games, tend to have an additional download. Oh, this is also on an iPhone 14 Pro. So we have the unique issue of the dynamic island. Well, I say issue, it's more like how do developers build around it? Of course, the iOS is a platform, so it's one of the quirks of the platform, and unfortunately, you see, they didn't design around it. So let's continue. It's interesting, it says skip all bottom left, but there's no play or autoplay button anywhere else. Oh, it's doing it itself, okay. I must admit, I don't really know much about this game. I kind of wanted to go in fresh. I was a huge fan of Fallout Shelter. I played it across many different platforms. I think I got all the trophies for it as well. So when this came along, I was very eager to see what the Skyrim spin on it would be. Art's pretty cool. Because of the limitations of the Lightning port on the iPhone 14 Pro, you're not quite getting the same vibrant colours that I'm getting. It's just, again, it's just how it is. Tamriel. So unfortunately I also don't know much about Skyrim. I have never finished a Skyrim game. I mean Skyrim. I've never finished an Elder Scrolls game. Namely Skyrim. So unfortunately I can't, talk about the lore. But if you know about it, please talk about it in the comments. Now, it's really interesting how they're going to talk about the tutorial here. Because the bottom hasn't stopped. Something's moving. What does it want me to do? Tap this purple thing? Now what? I don't know, tap it again? What a weird tutorial. Considering this game has been soft launched and continually updated, I'm surprised that the beginning has been so hands off. Considering the guy is there, this guy is like the tutorial. So why didn't he just say tap this or something? It makes me wonder that the game's going to be too focused on the game world rather than the gameplay experience. Choose the next ruler. Oh, these have got numbers on them. What do they mean? So his mentor was the king. I don't know who Mazar is, so I don't know what that is. So it does look like it says royal heir, so he is the prince. So this is the queen. So I'm going to choose the queen, the prince, someone else, or someone else. Sure, let's do the prince. I'm guessing the number is perhaps just their age rather than anything important or useful. Trumpets appear out of nowhere. And Dynamic Island is there. I'm surprised the crown just didn't appear out of nowhere. Okay, tap that, I guess. There's no hint as to what these cards do. Are they up or down? Is it... Let's just do that one, see what happens. Running a castle, I want him to help me with just playing the game. You see, he got rid of the window. See, it says we've got wood there, so is that going to be a resource we need to do? It's weird that we start off with what looks like a real big castle, and then there's actually nothing there. I guess just build. So why is the kitchen tap and build and this one is hold and move up? It seems a little strange that there are two different mechanics on offer here. Well, yes, we could, or the game could tell us who would be more suitable for that role. +1. At least that food and mechanic is similar to Fallout Shelter. Makes sense. Oil's kind of like the electricity equivalent. How do I know that's Mazar? There's no like tapping to see who they are. Cast report. And you see you've got a task there. Assign another subject or press. I mean, can I tap on them to tell me what they're good at? He's fighting his enemy there. There's like running's 80 and something's 91. Where's the guide to tell me what all this means? Okay. Tap the overlay button. And it costs wood, okay. I can't see anything visually different. Please, we can watch. Wait, where do you go? So I was zooming in and out, and that caught him. Wait, what's that? Have I done that again? Is anyone in here? No subject assigned. +2, +2, 1, 1. That's productivity. So I guess we want this one? But be careful, zooming in and out. I was touching them and then removing them from their job. All press. I'm guessing that's a productivity thing. So again, 2, and these are just 1. I don't know, a sign. And you zoom in, you got to try and do it away from them. This is a lot of cool action to watch. But something's moving at the bottom. I'm guessing that's time. I want to try and avoid those two. Enter building mode. Oh, he's got things here. They've got ones on the screen here, and the game's not exactly directing you to them. A lot of modern games tend to be a bit more hand-holdy at the beginning, showing you what each of the menus do. Okay, so let's start on the left side then. This is the build menu. Looks like it. Produces building materials. It just put it there. Didn't ask if what I wanted to do. What's this one in the middle? It's tasks, okay. And we've got some other tasks we can do. And we've got an envelope on the right side. What's this one? It's a bundle, but there's no pictures and no price. It just tells you what's there, and there's no link to get it in the shop. Like, I'm tapping the buy, I'm tapping the silversmith. What a useless message. Let's have a look at the settings. Yeah, put the music up a little bit more. It's nice. Vibrations on, yeah. Quality Ultra. It's an iPhone 14 Pro. Not the latest phone, but looks like it's good enough. And that's it. Not a lot we can do with the settings. Nothing here about cloud saving or anything. So what do we do? Oh, it wants us to do wood, didn't it? Wait, perceptive? What does that mean? I don't know, a sign. So there's nothing that tells me to make it. The make button's not highlighted. So I can't make wood? What's it doing it automatically? Now who have I just moved? You see that? There was a guy floating. So are they just going to do stuff and I don't need to order it, or do I need to order it for them to do stuff? It's surprising how little information we're getting here. Like it says at the bottom 2 days have passed. The game hasn't told me what that means in real world. So oil, okay, it's just going to produce wood, okay. We got gems, but we don't know what they're going to be used for, do we? Do I have to drag them? Can I just not put them from here? Because touching the screen anywhere near anyone seems to be picking them up. I'm a bit apprehensive about doing that. So we've got knight here. Oh no, it's just armor. Upgrade and all press. Okay. Is that why that's flashed, do you think? Yeah, I can't notice any immediate change to how it looks. New subjects arrived at the gate, yeah. What's haunted mean? Okay, I can tap it and something happens. The ghosts will sometimes do work for them. Can I just pick them up and bring them into the castle? Let's see this ghost then. So we haven't done anything with the king yet, have we? Who did I just move? That whole zoom is so frustrating and annoying. That's flashing, so we can upgrade that. So none of these really produce much. So perceptive. So the new guy is not good for that either. How about the oil press? No, it's not really good for that either. So Like, what was the point? It wants us to build a loom. But we need wood, so we've got to wait. Wait, why was he upset? You see that? Why is he upset? I don't know. It's got an exclamation mark, but... Okay, some rulings. Oh, I don't know, let's offer aid. We're doing alright with the food. Commoners like that, okay. So let's get this loom built. It doesn't fit there, does it? That's what it means by we need to build. Oh, can't remember what button we need to press. Nothing seems to be happening. Yeah, I'm pressing it, but nothing's happening. How do I... No! Okay. Because before it just highlighted on the map, didn't it? It just showed it, didn't it? Oh, I don't know. Okay, so we need more wood for the loom. See, my thumb's over that, so I can't see what's happening. But I've got TV out, so I can see that it is actually green. So I think I can put that there. Yeah, okay. It wants me to select him. Okay. But that seems... Surely that's something that should have been shown to us much earlier. Damn, come on, move. We're not getting anything here, are we? So let's hire someone else. We're about to run low on food. Oh, damn it! Who did I just pick up? Have they now stopped working? I just added someone to this. I don't want to do that. Okay, so I want to put someone else here. So what's this guy doing? Nothing's been produced from this person yet. So who else can I put here? Yeah, sure, why not? Common pack, what's that? So basically, it's just a loot box, okay. Thankfully, we get all of them. And no haunted? Don't want notifications. Okay. So we've got icons happening. What are you good at? I don't know. Doesn't seem to be much. Just bring you in here for now. 2 on here. No claim all button. Can you believe that? A game as big as this, it doesn't have a claim all button. Well, that looks like... Damn it. That looks like that needs to be upgraded, or can be. Okay, so build mode, decoration. Oh, I didn't. Well, does it matter where I put it? Is it just aesthetics, and the effect happens to the whole castle? So I just held onto him. Again, my thumb's covering his face, so I'm having a look on the TV to see what's happening. It just seems to be purely decoration. I'll just leave it there then, it's not that important. Well, let's have a look what we gotta do here. Do I let him keep the money or not? I mean, is it just one? I assume it's just one. Keep it. I don't. Doesn't matter to me. Rooms. Build the shrine. I'm surprised the guy didn't want to talk to us about the shrine. Allows 2 people to unite in marriage. But it looks like we need a room of 4. Should we try and build up? It's like we got space here, so build, square, highlight that. I don't want that, I want a roof. I say roof, I know what I meant. And stairs. I'm guessing this is now the shrine area? Build. Shrine. Build. Okay, so build just automatically puts it where there's space. Doesn't ask us, it just does it for us. I guess we need to find a princess. Well, we could see how modern the game is. So now we're just waiting. So the phone feels surprisingly warm for how little seems to be happening. Like noticeably warm. We're only what, 30 minutes in? And like I said, it's surprising the game hasn't explained the day-night cycle or how time works in this game. I feel like the roof here, I don't know, I feel like that needs to be, I don't want that, I want that. So I assume everyone can get up there? Like, doesn't seem to be a colour to show me what's disconnected and what's connected. I have to assume everything that I can see is connected to each other, and that the colours I can see is just ambience of that room. just standing there. So, how did I get 4 people in there? Why does that happen? I could have sworn I only put 3 in there. So putting someone else in would be -1. No, I'm trying to hit that. Haunted. Still +1. Does he have a job? He has a job, kitchen. Oh, I see. There's a symbol next to them that says they're doing a job. So I got 2 people unemployed. I could put someone here. I can put someone here. So everyone's employed. I don't know. Should we try bounty? That's a different answer. Let's try that. Wait, where did you come from? So he was here. Damn, this whole zoom in and out thing is really annoying. Because I don't want to do it, but I need to do it to move things around, to build stuff. But the fact it keeps taking people out of jobs, putting people in jobs, it's really bizarre. I just wonder if we could see, like, the flaming ruins. No, this dynamic island, there's nothing else I can see. I guess we just look at this and see what needs to be done. It says it wants us to assign someone here. Why do I want... I'm confused, because it said, if I go back, assign, and then it says marry. So is that telling me that when I assign to people that it marries them? Because so far, if we assigned someone to a job, they've done that job. So when it says assign someone to the shrine, I thought it meant like it's a church or someone would be watching it, doing stuff with it. But then you look at it, there's the prince. So obviously it can't be his job. It's honestly, it feels a little rough, this game. Rougher than I anticipated it being. Graphically, it's not too bad, but the controls, not there. Some of the tutorial stuff is not there, especially when compared to how other bigger titles have done it. It feels surprisingly hands-off, more like a console game than a mobile game. So of course I look at this and think, this is a Switch game for sure. Why did the face change? Do you see at the bottom it was green, now it's... Where's the advisor to tell me when that happens? Is that the first time it's happened? I don't know. But if it is, why didn't the advisor just talk to me about it and say, hey, it went up because of this, it went down because of this? This feels like a game that's not exactly designed for a mobile audience, but it's designed for a mobile platform. So let's put the princess, see what happens. Does he move up there now? He's not going to do any cleaning, is he? Any praying? No, so we need to put someone up there with him. So, relationship. Who has the best relationship? We're saying this person does. But where is that number? Is 100 heart? That must be his health. So who's this? That lover. Or was that the parents' lover? Again, give me more information. No one at the door? It seems maybe I just have to pick someone here. So that's nice. It's giving us a reminder to check stuff. Equip a chef's uniform. How? Again, modern mobile games, when they have tasks, you can press them and it tells you what to do or takes you to that person or that menu or that place. So I'm hitting it, expecting the same, and I'm not getting it. Well, we've got someone here. So where is the chef's uniform? I'm guessing that. Now, 7 days what? 7 days their time? 7 days my time? I'm guessing this is going to be like this one here, 9 days my time. But again, it's not as clear as you'd expect. And that dynamic island just goes into that a little bit. All that space, and they still can't get the dynamic island away from it. Let's get him out of there. What? I can't assign. So they can't be in the kitchen and at the shrine? I don't think we need to. Wait, there's only one person there. There was 2 people assigned to this. So what happened? Why was there? Ah. Unlock. I haven't even done the shrine yet. Wait, so rooms now cost money? So, I'm guessing because that's the timer, that one's the daily one. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, so let's just check everyone's still working. So we've got 3 there, 2 there, 3 there, 3 there. So who wasn't... So 2 people stopped working here. What do you want, King? Sure, more fabrics, why not? furnace there. We still need to build a place for it. I think I'd rather put it on the side here. So let's try and get this done. Sure. There's only one there now, that's the thing. Oh, I need someone there. So assigning them the shrine means that you take them out of whatever they were doing. I see, okay. Oh, don't want to do that. Oh, man. Why didn't it tell us that? Which is probably why the prince is easy to assign, because he has no job other than prince. We assume that that's fine. Suitors. He's just going to put anyone there, okay. Well, where is the king? Who are you? No, work here. I haven't seen any ghosts. Have you seen any ghosts? Well, there's one. So, build a furnace, I suppose. This one costs gold as well as wood. I'm trying to hit the things, but it wasn't working. So let's check. We've still got 2 there, yeah. Ah! 3, yeah. 3, yeah, okay. Can we have anyone assigned here? No, we don't have anyone free to do that, okay. So how do we get more people here then? What's on these royal ones? And these ones? What's in there? And that one. Okay, so these do refresh quite fairly quickly. Getting low on oil though. What is the 1 minute? I can use one of these. No, guess that works. Tax them. None of these really. We don't have a need for the money just yet. We don't have... I guess because we don't have any metal, we could ask for some. Okay, tapping that tells you how many we have of this. Let's see what happens. We got more burlaps. Woo. Has a report. Daily. Okay. So this is one way that you need to come back, is just to do the dailies, the weeklies, the tasks. But there's no information here if the game will pause when it's not being played or if it's still going to play in the background. I don't know if I stop playing now. Who collects the food? Who collects the oil? I've been the one who's been pressing on the screen to collect it. No one else has. So again, we're lacking that information, aren't we? We're lacking, like, does it save? Does it just stop? I don't know. Is there something happening in the background? Oh, there was a thought bubble. We can upgrade this. Okay, it doesn't seem to look any different. Again, it says equip, but never tells us how to do that. It doesn't take us to that menu. It doesn't use a character as an example. Especially as we had people come to the castle. Why wasn't one of them just like, hey, you got this new character, he's good at this, let's equip this coat on him. Yeah, so I just finally got time to do this now. It's not a particularly satisfying loot box opening, is it? Well, we've got someone new. So, let's put them there. I don't like touching the screen and moving around, so I want to do it manually here. So that's someone. We don't have anyone else free though to go there, so alright, what's the king want to do? Sure, trade for some Ignaughts. Why not? Again, there's no one free. Everyone's busy doing something. So I don't want to marry anyone because marrying someone means I don't have a lot of food or don't have a lot of oil or something. Stuff that I need. So it seems weird that that was an option early on when we don't have the free people to do it with. If like 4 people arrived here and they said please marry us, we could have then built that, married them, and gave them a job. And we're kind of waiting now for. This says build staircase. We're waiting for people to arrive so I can assign someone to the furnace. Will marry again. We don't have anyone. 11 rulings, that'll take like 11 days. So all that stuff will take time. There's nothing really I can do. It says build a staircase, but why would I want to build a staircase? I have a room here with nothing inside. I kind of want to just move all this across one. But I won't. It just wants to move the thing that was inside the room. I want to move the room and that. So I can get the staircase lined up. So even the editing options aren't that brilliant. bed. Surprised the advisor turned up to tell us why we want to do that. What the benefit is. And we've got these gems. I have no idea what I want to spend these gems on. So let me press the bed. What does it say? Allows 2 people to have a kid. Fine. I don't have anyone in a relationship, so build a bed. Assign 2 subs, so you gotta assign them to the bed, so you need more spare people. Why can't they just go on their break? 2? I thought we had 3 people assigned to that. That's 3. 3. 3. I'm tapping it, but it's not. Let's tell him. I gotta zoom in, have I? No matter how hard I tapped, it kept just hitting that character. Yep, phone's still warm. I mean, the art style looks nice, but I can't work out why my phone is so warm. Sure, offer them a place to rest. Why is he unhappy? Him. Why was he unhappy? I'm getting no information here. Why is he unhappy and how can I make him happy? So essentially what we're stuck with now, we're either waiting for people to come to the castle, or we're waiting for the next daily task the next day or something. I don't know. It's not overly clear what the next task is. Oh, I mean, we've got tasks here. But orders. So we can send wood. All on food. Burlap. I guess I could send a burlap. That's something. That's progress on something. Build a staircase again. To where? Have one baby at the bed. How do I have 3 for that? So yeah, the Elder Scrolls Castles. It's honestly disappointing. I expected more from this, especially as the Elder Scrolls Fallout, especially as Fallout Shelter is such a known quantity. All they need to do was copy that, put a Skyrim skin on it, and it would be fine. By making a Skyrim focused game, it's lacking the charm. It feels like it's made by a completely different team because, like I said, just zooming doesn't work. If I zoom anywhere near a character, I take them off somewhere, I put them somewhere else. The tasks, like we were given this at a time where we can't use it. It feels pointless. If we got that, 2 people should have been here asking to be married, or the prince or the king to marry them. Hence that. Then those people said, King, we need a bed, we want to have a child. Then we build the bed, then we get the child. It's like, it's nice having tasks, but make them relevant to the game. Make it relevant to what's happening in the game. Create a story with it. It feels very separate and tacked on. So yeah, it's really weird, this game. Don't want to give impression of favourites. See, she hated that, and it looked like she's going to be not productive anymore. Why didn't the game tell me that? She said, oh no, the character didn't like that. Honestly, it feels like it's fallen into the same trap Fallout Shelter did when it came out. It also didn't really have a lot of information. It gave you the basics, but with Fallout Shelter, I played it and started again. Played a little bit more, learned a little bit more, started again. That's what it feels like. So I feel like I need to start this again to move things around better. But again, where's the save button? Even Kairosoft games have a manual save and an autosave, and it's clear what's happening. Where is the advisor? Can I just tap him and he'll tell me stuff? Will he give me like... How do I view people in the castle? There he is. You're the helper, the tutorial guy. I'm pressing you, but nothing's happening. Oh, I don't believe that. Like, give me more information. And it's not giving me more information. Yeah, this is a game designed for you to try again. But I wouldn't even know how to try again. Where's the home menu button? What's that one? Station report. Why do I need this? What's this? Inventory. This is unequip. There's nothing there about equipping. Where's the home menu? You know, just take me back to the front screen. Let me save. Ah, man. This, for as long as this game's been in development, it feels like it's still many versions away from finished. Fallout Shelter grew and grew and grew and built upon itself and learnt and changed. And this feels like it's gone right back to zero and not continued on from where Fallout Shelter was. That's why I feel like it's different teams on this, with no communications and different ideas, and it doesn't bring anything new to that kind of genre. That's the thing. It doesn't add anything to Elder Scrolls. Honestly, I don't think I can recommend the Elder Scrolls Castles right now. And why were those people running? You saw that? The oil? I didn't tell them to use anything. Ah, I know. So if you have better luck with the Elder Scrolls Castles, please talk to me. Tell me in the comments. Maybe early on it's rough and it gets more exciting. There's not even, like, there's no knights. There's no going out and exploring, no killing the orcs, no doing anything outside the castle. At least with Fallout, you could send someone poorly equipped out into the wasteland. Here, I can't do anything. We've done, what, an hour or so? Thank you for a warning. So yeah, I'm finished. So until the next Mobile Friday video, or until I see you checking out some of the other videos, playlists, YouTube shorts, or even YouTube live streams we do, or maybe I'll see you over at Ko-fi. As a small YouTube channel, we get no money from YouTube, but with Ko-fi, we can get donations, including PayPal donations, and we have a couple of subscription tiers, so maybe one of them interests you. But wherever or whenever I see you again, please take care.